hands. Hello there, hello. My name's GoodElk12 and today I'm doing another Sudoku video. I haven't done any Minecraft for a while. They were so stressing me out and I will get into why that was a bit later on probably. But I started, I've been working on trying to solve somebody's Sudoku while we were on the holiday. We were on holiday in the Med, cruising on a cruise ship from Parma around to Italy. We went to Pisa and we went to Corsica and we went to Cannes, which was great fun. And then, yeah, back again. Sadly, holidays have to end and so forth. But I was just trying to do this puzzle and I could not get it, which is sad, really. It looked good. But when I get enthusiastic about a puzzle and want to do a puzzle, it's kind of like, then I go, keep trying a puzzle and think, I can solve this. But I didn't manage to solve that one. But I found another puzzle, which I quite liked, and I'll tell you why in a moment. My name is GoodElk12, as I've said. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content and this kind of video. I will be putting links to my Discord, where I'm starting to kind of talk about Sudoku, because I love Sudoku, but I'm not good enough to come on. Hello, GoodElk61. How are you doing?
Hello.
Can you get in there? Oh, there you are. There he is. That's GoodElk61 coming in for his thingy. Were you looking for something? No. Okay. Shall we stop recording or pause it? Hang on. Are we recording? We are recording. Do the hello again. Hello. Yeah, that's GoodElk61. He makes Minecraft content as well, but he's been struggling because I've been struggling, because he takes a lot of initiative from me. Anyway, so just to tell you about this video. Right, so we've got, I need to move myself. Yes, please close the door. We had a little pause back there. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is going to be a really long video, so I might do this one in episodes, because I don't think I'm up to a quick solve of this puzzle. What are you doing? Where have you gone? Okay, he's gone. Right, let's put me down here. Oh, that's quite nice. Hang on, let's see if I can make myself nice and big. There we go. Right, so just to tell you about this, what this video is about, this puzzle is by Neo by Derektionary. Derektionary? I like it. I like to play on the word dictionary. Derektionary. Okay, Neo. Now I, of course, picked it up because I thought of the Matrix. Naturally, you would, wouldn't you? Neo, nice. But I really like this puzzle, and I have to show you this puzzle now. So I'm going to jump into that. Yeah, he's gone again. Interruptions, eh? Show you this puzzle. So, oh, you did. So, normal Sudoku, right? Rules apply. Let's get my words out. Along arrows, digits must sum to the digit in the arrow circle. That means that if this is, if this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, then this must be 6, because 1, 2 and 3 add up to 6. So this is quite a tricky little looking puzzle to me, because he's back again. Can you believe it? Because there are no numbers and no other constraints apart from the arrows. So that's always a bit tricky. But of course, when we're doing handmade Sudokus, we've always got to start by looking at the most restricted boxes. Now, this is definitely restricted here, because we know this box has to add up to 45, and we know that the only that a 9 can go on an arrow. So we have our first digit, which is a 9. Now I'm thinking 45 minus 9. What's 45 minus 9? Good. Go on. You can do it. Well, we know that 5 times 9 is how much? What's 5 times 9, GoodElk61? Come on. You need something to write it down. Really? Come on.
What did you say?
1 times 9 is 9.
What did you say?
What's 45 minus 9?
45.
That is the best maths ever. So, just a little background. Why I struggle. Why do I struggle? Oh boy. Okay, so I'm on the autistic spectrum and I self-identify as having PDA, which is pathological demand avoidance, which means that anxiety has very big effects on me, and especially anxiety I put on myself. So things like reading. If I go on Facebook, I get stressed out. I get stressed out about what everybody's thinking. I get very anxious. I get very angry. I get in a right mess. So I prefer chatting to people one-to-one. So have you worked it out? Can you say it out loud for the viewers? It is 36. Well done. So 36 is how much all these numbers must add up to. And we know that these immediately come to my attention, because I'm thinking all of those have got to be 9. Because 36 divided by 4 is 9. So they're all 9. And this means that these little areas have got to be, this could be 1, 2. This could be, now what am I on about? 1, that could be 1, 8. These have all got to add up to 7, let's say. They've got to add up to the 4 ways of making 9. 3, 6, and 4, 5 in some order. So we don't know which way any of those are around, and now we need to look for other restrictions. Now I'm immediately looking at this box thinking that's quite restricted as well, because what can go on this arrow here? Now, right, this can't be 9, and this can't be 9. So we know 1, 2, 3 would be 6. So it's got to be 6, 7 or 8 in both of these. So if we look at 6, 7 and 8. So if we look at ways of making 6 is 1, 2, 3. That's the only way of making 6. Ways of making 7 is 1, 2, 4. Is there another way of making 7? No. Ways of making 8, 1, 2 and 5, because 3 plus 5 is 8, and 1, 3 and 4 make 8. So that's interesting, because if this was 6, they would be 1, 2, 3, and if this was 7, they would be 1, 2, 4. Could you plug it back in, please? Thank you. So 1 and 2 would have to be in that box, because actually, interestingly, that this box must appear along this one, because we know we've got 1s. Actually, let's do that. So we know that there's a 1 along there, but we also know that that is 1. Oh, I want to turn that off. Come on. Come on, pretending to be an expert level Sudoku solver and having the auto thingies on. How do we do that? Auto gameplay. Check finish on. Conflict checker off. Let's turn that off. Check pencil marks. Let's turn that off. Marked solve digits. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll not have that as well. So now, because I've only got these numbers here to tell me what I'm thinking about. So this can't be 1, 2, 3 and well this can't be 1, 2, 3. If this was 1, 2, 3, it couldn't be either of the three because this 2 and 3 would be there. It couldn't be that one because 2 and 4 would be in there. Couldn't be that one because of 2 and 5 and 3 and 4. So the only thing these two can actually be is actually 8. So we've got a 1 along there, and then we get rid of those, and we'll just consider one of these is 1, 2, 5, and one of these is 1, 3, 4. Okay. So we can immediately say what's in this, and we've got 6 and 7 because they don't go onto those arrows. They would be just too big. Now, good. Oh, we got a similar thing going on in this box as well because let's see, what is it? Is it a dice?
It's a honeycomb.
Oh, it's a honeycomb. Minecraft Lego. Amazing thing. Right, so 6, 7's there as well because of because 6 and 7 can't fit on these, and actually exactly the same logic is working on there. 1's got to be on there, 1's got to be in there, this has got to be 8, and this has got to be 8. So we got ourselves a fair number of digits out of those simple conclusions. So what does that tell us? Now, I've done this puzzle. Well, I tried to do this puzzle earlier on my phone, and because of my PDA, I get anxious if I'm going fast. So time doesn't matter. I don't really care how long it takes me to solve a puzzle. I just want to solve it, really, and I just want to enjoy the journey through the puzzle. It's kind of like murder mystery. You want to solve it by understanding what's going on. So I'm not in a great rush, but we can start to ask ourselves, where is 8 along here? So we know 8's got to be in there. 9. Do we have in anything? We know 9 is up here. Now, because I love my watching Cracking the Cryptic and so forth, people will know about the, how do you say it? For sale. No. From Mr. Furtherell ring. You'll know what I'm talking about if you watch that sort of thing, which says that any digits in these corners have to be repeated in this ring. So because there is 4 9s in the ring, we know that there are 4 9s in each of these corner spaces. Well, it's logical because you can see that 9's ruled out from that row and 9's ruled out from that column. So we know 9 must be in those corner areas somewhere. But also we're looking and we're seeing 6, 7 is going to be ending up in them as well. Actually, I want to get rid of those there because that's confusing. I will get rid of those in a moment. So 6, 7 has to appear. 6 and 7 have to appear twice in those corners. But we have to be really careful about how many times digits can appear, because we've already got a 9. Because if I was to put 6, 7 in this corner here, and 6, 7 in this corner here, 9, 6 and 7, well, actually we'd have all of these cells filled, which would be okay. But then what does it mean for the other number? Well, the other number would have to be repeated. So actually it does, but it does mean that we can't have 4 lots of 6, 7 in there. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe we could, but then we would need different things on the corner. But anyway, I'm going off on one which isn't making a lot of sense. One thing I did do earlier when I looked at this puzzle. Yes, it's Lego. It's a bunny rabbit. What have you got?
It's a bunny rabbit with the idea to grab the carrot.
Grab the carrot. Okay. Oh, good. So, let's have a little look again. Yeah, I did put numbers on these, but I did it. I used the 2 different ways of marking, actually. Because we know, again, 1, 2, 5. So let's say this is 2, 5. Oops. What am I doing? What am I doing? Close that door. There's a storm outside. Take your time. You know, you're the biggest distraction when I'm trying to make a video. You know? Oh, that's good. As long as you know. But that's okay. So, we can give that a 2, 5, or we can say it could be 3, 4, but I've separated them by using a different pencil mark, because if this is 2, that has to be 5, and if this is 3, that has to be 4. So I kind of can give that a colour, can give that a nice green colour, and that tells me that if that's 2, 5, 2, 5 can't appear anywhere else, but also if it's 3, 4, 3, 4 can't appear anywhere else, but we have to look for those numbers in this area. 6, 7s are interesting, so I'm going to colour them blue, because I love colouring things in. Let's get rid of these, because these are confusing me. So, 6, 7 has to be in here, because can't go anywhere else. Yeah, but it's not helping me at the moment. So back to this one here. So it's always working out. So if we get rid of the, we know one of them needs to be 1. So the other way of making up 8 is again 7, because it's so. Oh, okay, of course, 3, 4. So if we put 3, 4 in the centre of this one, and 2, 5 in the outer, we know one of them needs to be 1 as well, which is a little bit tricky. But what we could do is we could give 1 a colour. Maybe put a colour in there. There you are. So there's a 1 in there with those. And everything, well, that's going to put 1 in there as well, so we got a 1 up here. So just looking around on Sudoku, 6, 7 are in here again, so we got 6, 7 in both these boxes, so that kind of thingy's up this. What does that say about this here? So nine and 6, 7, so we know that 9 and 6, 7 have got to be in here. So we know that 9 can't be on an arrow like that. If 6 were on... Oh, okay. So we know that this can't be 6. Because... Well, we know this can't be 6, because if 6 plus 2 makes 7, okay, 6 plus 3 makes 9. Oh, okay. But again, because 9 can't be on either of those, does it really work? Because something else could be with this, couldn't it? So if this was 7, it would be 6 and 1. Which really isn't possible because of this one. Okay, so I think that's got to be 9. Because, yeah, okay, so that's got to be 9. And that means that on here is either a 2 or 3. On
Oh, I remember.
2 or 3. What do you remember? Oh, you putting your slippers on?
Yes.
Okay. Or, well, 6 and 7 can't both be on the arrow, because that would make 13. Okay, so this has got to be 6, 7. Okay, so we can blue that out. 2 and 3. So we've got a red and a green. One of these must be red or green. Okay, so we got 1, 6, 7. So we know there must be a blue in here now. That's something I love about colouring. That could be 6, 7. Oh well, we know that 6, 7 is in there, and we know the 6, 7 is in there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. But what does that tell us must be in there? So what are we missing? 4, 5. Okay, 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 can't be in there. We've got our 6, 7 attributed to. So we've got 8, 9. So 2, 3 has got to be in there. So that's got to be either 2 or 3. Okay. But again, this kind of bridges this. So if I got kind of put the, which colour way round is it? I actually don't know. So if I can work out how it relates to these ones, then I can give it a colour. Anyway, so back to this and what's going on in the corners. Okay, so same thing. No, I haven't got the same thing going on up here. I know 6, 7 can't be in there, but it could be in there. And for me, this is a tricky puzzle because I've been on it for 20 minutes. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to do some cutting. So, first thing, that can't be a 1. That's ridiculous. There we are. That can't be a 1 because a 1 can't be on that. That can't be 9. It could very well be the 8. It can't be 6 or 7. So that definitely is an 8. Which gives us this lineup of these numbers again. Okay. So slow solvers are us. We've got our 6, 7, 9 and 8. One's in one of those. Okay. Oh, one's there. That's not helpful. Okay. Right. This one's different because it's got this going on. And I think this is where I realised I messed up the last time I did the puzzle. That it's far too easy to assume that must be an 8. What I'm going to say is it can't be a 9, so it's got to be 6, 7 or 8. This also has to be 6, 7 or 8. Because remember we said the lowest... Oh, that can be lower than 6. Oh no. Okay, let's not make that assumption. That can be lower than 6 because that can be as low as 3. Ooh. That's no good. Okay, So what can't be on these? Well, we know that this is the lowest this can be is 8. The highest this can be is 8. So the biggest that can be on there is a 5. Okay. So we know that 6 must be either in there or in there. Okay, and that would put 6 on the fist mother that fell ring again. 6 could also be on that one. Says that 1 has got to be in there. That's something. So we know when 1 is in this box here, because 1 has to be not in the circle. Oh dear. I'm afraid GoodElk61 is very bored because I'm now using his computer to make a boring video.
Boring.
Are you sure? Everything I do is pretty boring. Are you having a look in what's on telly? Cool.
Turning the volume off.
Oh, thank you, GoodElk61. You are very thoughtful. Now this can't be 8. So again, this could be 9 or 6 or 7. Give me, yeah. Because again, now we haven't got this 6, 7 restriction in these cells as yet. Because 6, 7 could be down here. And now I'm wondering if I need to go off and look for something and then kind of come back, because I feel like I've kind of exhausted all of the quick clues. Right, okay. So we're just coming back now, and I've just been talking to GoodElk61. He's 61 years old, and I'm 12 years old.
No, you're not.
Am I 61 years old and you're
No.
12 years old? We're not actually going to say our ages, are we?
We're not.
Because it'd be very rude to tell everybody how old Daddy is. But there we go. But we can get rid of the 9 from there. And we were just trying to work out, well, both of them could be 6, 7. And both of them could be 6, 7. And that could be 9 and something else. So that's not greatly helpful. And we got to remember that this is and something else. Can I put a note in there as well? That is something else. Oh, I love using odd signs to fill up my grid. But I was thinking about, where is 7 and 8 in this box? They've got to be in there, because they can't be in there, because there's no way 7 or 8 would fit on there. So 3 of these are 6, 7 and 8. Now, if the 2 options are these are 6, 7 and 8, which means these would have to be smaller and would be the opposite to what's going on in here. So if those are 6, 7 and 8, then these would have to be 2, 5 or 3, 4. So let's have a think about that. If they were 2, 5, that would be 7. Is this boring? It's boring, Daddy. So what I'm saying is, if these 3 were 6, 7 or 8, these would have to be added up to 7. However, if 6, 7 or 8 were in there, only one of them could be 6, 7 and 8. So that does mean that 2 of these definitely have to be 6, 7 and 8. This is where I like using colours to represent low numbers and colours to represent high numbers. Although we haven't got a way of working that out on this puzzle. But it would mean one of them was low and one would be high. So what can that... Let's think about... So either that is 7. if this is true. And if it's not true, then one of these could be 6 and 2, which would make 8. Yeah, so this could only be 6 and 2 really, which would make 8. So that means this can only be 7 or 8. Because if they are 6, 7 and 8, and these two then will add up to 7, as is in this box over here, then that would be 7. So this is 6 or 7. That feels like some success. Have we not watched that yet? Are you sure? Yeah, we did.
We watched Ant-Man and the Wasp. No, we watched
Quantumania. It's the one. It's the one where they have to go really small. We did watch that before we went on holiday.
We watched Ant-Man and the Wasp and Ant-Man.
There's lots you haven't seen yet, but we will get there. So 8 has to actually be in this one. Oh, 8 can't be in that one. That's helpful. Because there's an 8 down here. But that's almost saying that's 6, 7. That's got to put either 6 or 7 in those corner boxes again. And we're getting a lot of 6, 7s going on. But then can the corner ones all be different? Not sure. So 8 is in here and is either there or there. What else is going on? 9 must be. Is that true? 9 must be in here. 9 can't be on the arrow or in there. So that is 9. Oh, that feels like a breakthrough. That's 9. That does feel like a breakthrough. Okay, so 9 is there. And 9 is there. Okay, way. That's a real breakthrough, isn't it? We got our 9s all worked out. Excellent news. Be nice to paint them a pretty colour, wouldn't it? Can we do that? Can we double click and get them all and turn them all to yellow? There we go. 9 to yellow. How pretty. I love colours on puzzles. Yes. And he's gone crazy, I tell you, crazy. Right. So, we've got all the 9s. That's a bit distracting. We don't know what's in with these 6, 7s yet. 2, 3 in there. We did see Ant-Man. We've seen all the Ant-Men, I tell you.
And we've seen that one.
And we've watched Ant-Man and Wasp. Are you sure? I'm sure we've watched it. Watch the trailer for it. Quantumania. Watch the trailer for it. Not that one. Go down to... It'll show it below. Oh, no. Where are you going now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Watch the trailer. Okay, I'm going to take a break while he watches the trailer. Hang on.
We have watched the trailer before. Just we haven't watched...
Are you sure we haven't watched the film?
We've watched the trailer.
Well, I will update you on this debate later. And... No, you're right. We haven't watched that film.
We've watched the trailer for it before.
But we haven't actually watched it. Yeah, because I remember the trailer. Yeah, okay. So we watched that. Maybe... Oh, no, we got that film we were watching tonight to finish, haven't we?
But I thought we finished.
No, we had a break.
Ah.
Mummy went and did tidying, and then we didn't get back to it. So what colour can 8 be? 8's going to be pink. There we are. How? Why? Okay, so here we go. What are we learning? There's 2, 3 in there. Oh, 2, 3 can't be... Can they be in there? Meh. Meh. Well, 2 and 3 have got to be in here. No. 2 or 3 have got to be in there. Yeah, my logic's all over the place. Yeah, too tired. What's your thought on it? come back here and we might be able to see your creeper. Creeper time. I'm a creeper.
That's not what creepers don't say, rah.
Don't they? I think they should. Get on to Mojang. Creepers say rah when they're coming up. Well, what do they actually say when they're sneaking up behind you? They're very quiet, and then what do you hear before they go off? That's happened to me too many times. I have been toying with the idea of going back to Minecraft, joining another server, and trying to put up with people. Pink is in there, still doesn't say anything. Doesn't really help us. Yeah, so one's... Well, this one... 8. Well, 8 can't be on there. 8 cannot be on there. What's that? Is that what they say? Bang! Is that how it goes?
Exclamation mark.
Oh, exclamation mark. So this has got to be 8. Because if this was 8, this would have to be 1, which it can't be. And that would have to be 9, which it can't be. So this is 8. No! We don't want yellow, we want pink. This is 8. Good news. We've got 8, so 8 is here. And 8 cannot be on those because if 8 was on those, this could not be 6 or 7, it would have to be 9. So that is 8. So we have all our 8s, I tell you. Hey! That's great! And we even have some digits in the middle box, look. Guess what? GoodElk61. Guess what? We have digits in the middle box. That tells us that 1's not there and orange is not there. Okay. Does that make sense? I think that makes some sense. Feels like progress. So, 4, 5. Then that could be 2 or 3. No, it still doesn't work. Okay. So we've still got this 6 and 7. Could well, we can't have 7 in there. So we know definitely 7 is in one of those. Okay, so 7 is in one of those. And I'm using all sorts of naughty markings I shouldn't be. Simon would tell me off. What next? This can't really... Can it be 6? It can be 6 because 6 can be over here. And this can be something else. And more people are coming. I'm now going to pause the video and try and stop the talking.
Okay.
Come back. So we can see it.
Am I looking at the screen?
Yeah, you can see yourself there.
I'm not looking at the right... Is that the right place?
Well, if you want to be looking at them, look at the camera. That's the easiest way. I keep disappearing. Where's my head? Where is my head? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
Ow.
What are you going to say, GoodElk61?
Goodbye.
Good night. And shall we round up that episode here, do you think? With that real enthusiasm bit. And then the next episode I do, we can do some more bits and pieces. Yeah, if I hide back here, then that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? In fact, can we make us bigger? Can we make us bigger? Hang on. Let's just make us bigger. Look. Like that. And then go like this. Or like that. How do you make it bigger?
That's not how you make it bigger.
What am I moving?
I could help you. You have to move the box. We are ginormous.